like Captain Falcon or Link.
Captain Falcon's
or
definitely
let's see who else. Samus has been improved a lot. And then also there's of course the new trend. You want to pick the new characters and trash with the new characters. So I feel like picking Olimar as an in-between is really respectable because he's kind of almost like a forgotten character sometimes. All right, now we got Barbershop Mario.
the American Mario.
Uncle Sam Mario.
Yeah, Uncle Sam Mario. Here we go.
Made it out of that over air game.
You know, good for him saving that jump because that's one of the things that a lot of players wouldn't think about.
Yeah,
saving that double jump, knowing that Sheik's going to be able to combo that forward air.
It's the stuff you have to keep in mind, or you'll have a quick SD. Because these guys are so good, they will take advantage of any tiny.
And now this is K9 and who right now playing? And Xzax playing. And Xzax playing Mario, which I have seen him play in the past. Definitely one of his better characters. I'm surprised he didn't go the Diddy Kong. Maybe he's just confident that K9 knows that matchup.
I mean, you know, you have to know the Diddy matchup, so maybe he's thinking
I feel like
he
you
doesn't know
do.
Mario as
To
well.
play at high level right now, you have to know that Diddy Kong
You
matchup.
must.
Great ledge trump there by Xzax. Tries to go for the back air, doesn't quite get the spacing.
Oh, and he goes for the
great air dodge there by
dolphin,
Xzax.
and he didn't quite hit it. That was close.
And you know, Sheik getting that great finisher there, and I feel like Mario has improved so much since Brawl.
Oh, it's giant.
It's incredible to see, and such a classic Nintendo character.
No, it's
needs
about time.
to be good in a game like this. And I'm glad that I feel like Nintendo's kind of gotten on that competitive scene and been like, look, like we need to have characters be a little bit more balanced. I feel like the way that the characters match up in this game in particular is so much better than it has been in any of the other Smash games.
Just top to bottom, it's balanced better. Definitely.
And it will continue to be even more
through
balanced.
patches. And finally, we have a patch system where you
Shout
can
outs to
fix.
technology, man, giving us patches, giving us the ability to play online lagless, you know, or nearly lagless. And you know, I feel like that's the future of these tournaments here, as well as being able to come here in person. You know, we have the online tournaments, you know, the exclusively online tournaments.
And it's great to see these improvements channeled through a game like
Great
Smash.
game by Xzax.
Xzax
Wow.
takes care of the Sheik. You know, we kind of neglected him. We'll have to tune in more, but I'm surprised. I expected K9 to handle it.
And you know, Mario being kind of one of those characters that has really good early percent combos.
No,
and
he had the down throw to up tilt, back to the
to
down
49,
throw.
to 49%.
And there's really not much he could do about it.
And here comes the Diddy Kong switching after a win.
Switching Diddy,
Very
strange.
very interesting.
I think it shows how much
Trying to-
respect I think he has for
Yeah.
K9, and he's like, okay, I think he knows this matchup now. I got to mix it up again.
And you know, that's something that I feel like we'll see a lot more in this Smash Brothers than we did in the previous Smash Brothers, is multiple main
Alternatives,
players.
yep. Because
and
it's
people
going to be
playing
more
their
about
ults in
matchups.
tournaments.
It's not going to be like, yeah, I go Meta Knight. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
Like, no,
You know,
have
I feel like
kind of a three-headed monster that
I feel like we're going to see a lot more of that the more that this game develops.
And I mean,
Great read there by K9 with the jab, reads the roll into the grab.
And he's so good at doing the slow trot to over tilt.
He really is.
Because they shield and they drop their shield, and right when they drop it, he over tilts.
You know, and I don't play Sheik in this game. I played a little bit of Sheik in Brawl, but I feel like the over tilt is a lot harder to space in this game than it was in Brawl.
It comboed into itself much more easily in Brawl.
And really good gimp there by K9.
Great gimp. It's what you have to do against City. You have to take advantage.
You have to take advantage of
weakened.
Yep, it's his recovery. I feel like got slightly weakened. It's a lot easier to go off the stage and kill him that way than it is to hit him with an up smash on Sheik.
And I mean, trying to play a ground game against Diddy is just so difficult. You have to try to air KO.
Xzax missing the side B, and that's an important move to be able to space.
Oh,
on Diddy Kong.
I feel like it's basically the cornerstone of Diddy's ground game.
And you know, it really helps when great up air. Yeah, right on the ground, and it still auto cancels.
K9 almost DI'd it, you could tell, but not quite.
Yeah, he didn't quite expect the up air. And goes for the jab grab and whiffs the grab, but nevertheless a good option.
You can always K9 is always searching for that gimp.
There's the jab grab. I feel like that's kind of his
dolphin.
like for K9 specifically, I feel like that's his kind of bread and butter go-to on the ground move is that jab, jab, grab.
Which sounds simple, and it's just not.
It's not. It's the jab, jab. You cancel it with your crouch button, and then you grab
That's
them.
a lot of
It's a lot of input
in a matter of like 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's very short amount of time. Great roll read there by Xzax. Gets the tech read.
Xzax is in some trouble.
And, you know, he's in that hard spot right on that ledge. He doesn't quite know how to get off of the floating platform on Smashville.
He does have the rage advantage now, though.
And, you know, yeah, he's in the rage. He can get a forward smash right now at 89%, and he can get the kill.
He can.
Great bouncing fish there
Cross
by
map's
K9.
not going to do it.
And goes for the forward B onto the platform. Great recovery option.
It's good. You know, I feel like they improved that.
Great roll read there by Xzax. Gets to the down throw. Doesn't quite connect.
This is coming down to who can make the right reads.
And right now, that's it's crunch time. Right now, we have both characters ready to kill. And, you know, doesn't go for the up air there, which I think was a good option, because if he went for the up air, Diddy's there to drop down with an air dodge and get the up air from Diddy Kong.
The dropping up air on Diddy is definitely
Gets the roll read, the jab, jab, grab, and there it is again. We talk about that jab, jab, grab, and there it is.
We get some with the over air.
Spaces perfectly
Sweet spotted it
on that forward air, because Diddy Kong has more range than Sheik does, has the better frame data, and right now you've got to say, you know, her forward air is going to come out faster maybe, but it's harder to space.
And what did you tell me you got hit with 7 forward airs in a row?
7 forward airs in a row.
Yeah.
By Sheik.
I don't care who you're playing. That's not
on Smashville with the platform.
Of course.
Yeah. And going to Battlefield, and I feel like this is a good switch up for Xzax right now.
He definitely had to change it up.
And I feel like the platforms really favor Diddy Kong in this match, specifically right there. It goes onto the platform, re-grabs, gets the down throw.
Changed perfectly into his area.
And I feel like that's where Diddy Kong has the advantage right here on Battlefield, is he takes advantage of the platforms. Sheik doesn't skimp on the platform game either. Her short hop back air spaces perfectly up onto those platforms. The short hop up air, all of it spaces perfectly, but I feel like Diddy Kong has a little bit of an advantage.
Well, just all those guaranteed combos from Diddy, it makes getting grabbed just a killer.
And you know, a lot of players don't recognize the things like what Xzax just did when Sheik's off the air. He turns around, throws the banana, covers one option, turns back around, throws a peanut out to cover a mid-level option, and then short hops forward airs for the high option.
Up airs again for the KO. And you know, people look at the peanut and they think it's a useless move, but it's simply a troll.
Yeah, I mean, it covers options to get you into another combo.
And
move.
if you get hit with it, you will receive lag, and they'll be able to punish you for it. So you
have
have to look out for it, even though it's just a peanut.
It's just a peanut coming out of a little derpy gun.
Yeah, but you know, we all played Donkey Kong 64, so all
and
excited.
the down throw to forward air combo is so solid for when you know they're going to DI out of that down throw up air.
Diddy's got a clear advantage right now. He's got a 61 on him.
Yes.
Just goes to show how much impact the stage selection has.
Yeah,
Sheik just is not built as well for Battlefield as Diddy is.
Really great forward smash read there. Clips him at the very end. And right now we got the 2-1 going to Xzax. And I feel like really good presence of mind from him to say, you know what, maybe I can't beat him on Smashville. Maybe I need to go to Battlefield.
Sometimes you got to swallow your pride a little bit and switch it up.
And let's see where exactly the counterpick goes. K9 takes him back to Smashville.
Yep.
But I think this was the Omega Smashville. No platform here.
Omega Smashville. So it's basically an FD. Obviously, the ledge mechanics are a little different.
But overall, you're looking at a For Glory style Smash right now.
And it also, I mean, not that it matters in this matchup, but you can go underneath the
exactly,
stage,
and you can't in the FD. You can't in the FD.
Cannot in FD.
And right now, Diddy Kong looking for those aerial combos, but K9 having the presence mind to DI out of those aerial combos, which is not an easy thing to do when you're getting pummeled with up air over and over again.
Because you have to be careful not to over DI and set yourself up for another punish.
Exactly.
And be able to chain your over air out of your own DIs.
And
oh, nice over read to the back air.
Yeah, great read
insane.
there on the forward B. And
gets
the back throw to bouncing fish,
which
is a very solid combo. A lot of Sheiks use using
that.
That
is so
to,
difficult to do, to jump, turn around, bouncing fish.
And it's,
I love
it's
watching
a great
this guy,
KO
man.
option. And good forward airs, great neutral air out of the forward air combo by K9. Or by Xzax,
and right now, Sheik just looking to do some damage. Maybe get a Gimp 2-stock. He's always looking for that Gimp, like we said. But Diddy's doing a good job of staying on the stage because he knows he cannot compete.
Really good side B by Xzax there. You know, that's, like we said, bread and butter for Diddy Kong.
It just shows how good. It just shows how good K9 is when we're talking about Diddy dealing with him when he's Diddy.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Sheik, not a slouch either on the tier list right now. It's definitely, obviously, more of speculation than anything else. But you know, Sheik coming in, I think, at number 2. You know, right behind Diddy Kong, and both of these characters extremely good because their aerials, most of their important areas auto cancel. Great presence of mind there by Xzax to realize that he grabbed the ledge before and is going to have can't regrab that ledge with invincibility. And that's important to know because that runoff back air there gave him the stock.
And that was a great change from Brawl because that way you didn't have to do the ledge grab.
You know, I love the ledge mechanics in this game more than Brawl. It's obviously opinion, but in my opinion, I feel like the ledge mechanics are a lot better in this game because it's very not entertaining when you just drop down, grab that ledge, you know, and gimp somebody's recovery.
And a big part of growing the Smash community is making it funner to watch.
Exactly, and that's part of esports in general, is knowing that, you know, it's not just a playing anymore; it's a spectator thing.
Exactly, it's competition, just like anything else.
Exactly, and great forward air, and
he gives
great
him with the back
gimp
air.
with the back air right there.
He
almost gets back.
Almost got. I thought he had it. Now we have the money match. This is
game 5.
The match right here. It's going to be really interesting to where Diddy counter.
You know, losers semifinals. This is an interesting place to be in the bracket. And, you know, a lot of people don't put enough weight on your bracket positioning. And the bracket positioning right now in losers semifinals is so important because if you get into the losers finals bracket, then you're in a position, number 1, to win money. Which is important. So this is the match before the money is dealt out right now.
So or
maybe this is the money that money's dealt out on.
Well, I mean, either way, there is some money on the line, and the pressure is mounted full. I mean, you know, we've both taken place in our fair share of tournaments, and that tiebreaker match, even if it's best of 3 early in the tournament, it's stressful.
It's a stressful match. And it gets to you. And the thing is that even though we all play this game for the competition, we play it to have a good time, the money's definitely a factor.
You want to win.
You want to win.
Here.
You want to see the money, and not for the money's sake, but more it's a proving point. It's what the money says, and that's important.
Sheik recovering nicely from that early KO.
You know, getting that going for the jab grab. Xzax reads it, gets the spot dodge, and goes for the forward air chain again. But Diddy a little bit too high. DI's up out of it, and able to get the neutral air into the back air. And some great reads so far by K9 to get back in this
Momentum
game.
Going back towards K9's side. This game is not over by any means.
Diddy getting back control of the middle of the stage. That's important in this matchup, particularly because the grab game is so important with these 2 players.
Especially these 2.
And Diddy goes into the double down tilt, which I believe is guaranteed right there with the double down tilt at low percentages into the grab.
And he hadn't used his down tilt in the match yet, which is something I feel like is neglected sometimes by people. If you're not, if you haven't seen a move, you're not going to be prepared to defend against it.
Exactly.
So that's a huge part, playing the mind games, playing the mix-ups. And right now, Diddy's realizing he needed to mix it up.
One thing that I respect so much about Xzax is I've seen him use every single one of Diddy's moves except for his down air so far, which is honestly not probably a very good option to use against a player like K9. He's gonna space against the spike. You're not gonna be able to get that on him.
A little bit of a disappointment.